Once again, I've unexpectedly gone to the thrift store, so I have some more things to show you. It was a pretty good night last night. I got a whole bag of stuff. This is Earth's dirtiest reusable bag, I'm realizing now. Guess I need to wash that. Fun. Anyway, there's a ton of stuff in here. Now I'm realizing I don't have a good place to put this, but let's just wing it, as one does. So, first things first, we have this man with a drum. He has nice hands. I need those hands. He was also $1.99 because blue tags were on sale for $1.99 on Monday, which is great news. Great news for me. I actually had them wrap I wrapped everything this time because I had this flimsy bag and it was too much stuff. It felt like everything was going to fall apart. So next we have this set of praying hands on the Holy Bible. This is the best font ever for the Bible. So, what was somebody telling me the other day? This font, I think it's called like Block or something, and you're just, whatever, they do advertising, they were working on something and saying they weren't allowed to use Block, or they weren't allowed to use bold, and especially not Block, because Block is like extra bold. Anyway, sometimes you need a nice pair of hands. These are pretty well sculpted, so I wanted them. This is also a music box. I'm gonna make a big mistake right now and wind it. And then it's never gonna stop playing. Oh, I know this. I think maybe it was Rock of Ages. Rock of Ages or something. We'll never know because apparently I overwound it and now it doesn't work. That is not a big loss. Otherwise, it'll just start probably randomly playing sometime during the course of this video, which will be entertaining. Or it will start playing randomly in like 3 weeks when it's inside of a box and it'll scare the crap out of me. That's how music boxes work. Intermittently and by ghosts. So I also got this grape salt and pepper shaker thing for the next time that I do a really giant piece and I need a lot of weird things. Got this elephant who has a broken trunk. I think this is Lennox. Oh, it is Lennox. I got some Lennox elephants earlier this year. I don't know. It's funny what things people think are fancy and what things people think are not fancy. This elephant has weird skin. I don't know if you can really see it that well, but just the way it's molded with, it has like lots of horizontal and vertical lines, like cross hatching. I mean, I get the concept, but I don't know if it's working. I also like how the elephant's not holding the flowers really, they're just like stuck to the front of him. Anyway. Okay. Oh, and then, on the theme of elephants, more elephants. Again, another broken trunk, which is sad, but I liked these little ones. This is a odd, I wonder if this used to be for something, like if it was functional, because it's just a strange shape for just a single piece, or like a single figurine. A little odd. Anyway, whatever. Got this rabbit. Rabbit is like when your dog does something bad and looks at you like they didn't do it. That is the eye this rabbit is giving on this side, and a little bit from the front. If you turn it to this side, it looks normal. But yeah, just this way. It's like, yeah, I didn't eat your garbage. I didn't chew a hole in your wall. Oh yeah. It was totally an elephant day yesterday. So I got this little sweetie. I don't know. A baby elephant is always great. Oh, this is another Linux thing. See, this actually, as far as Linux goes, you know, this is so much better than this. I know they're totally different. Like, this is supposed to be realistic and this is stylized. But, I don't know. Something about the fact that it's the same company is a little strange to me. Anyway. And, see, this elephant skin looks normal. I know they were obviously made by different sculptors. Probably completely different times. This was made in 1991 in partnership with the Smithsonian. Maybe that's why it's better. And this one, since everyone is dying to know, right? I don't think it says. It actually doesn't say. The other ones I had are from the 80s, so I assume this one is also from the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, possibly. And what else do we have? We have a single duckling. Oh, and then this little girl with carrots and turnips. I just bought this because I have a friend that's really into root vegetables. And so I got it because maybe I'll send it to her. Or maybe I won't. Or maybe I just like it. I also like root vegetables. Or root crops. I guess a potato is a vegetable. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I listen to too many podcasts, and so I heard a whole thing recently about, like, in some countries a potato isn't considered a vegetable, like, nutritionally. However, you can just eat potatoes for a really long time and meet all your nutritional requirements, which would work for me because I love potatoes. I think potatoes are the best food. If you want to fight me, you can. And so then I got this small set of blue, a blue camel. So, okay, these were they were the right price. Clearly part of a Nativity set where most of it was missing. So all I got was sitting camel plus random shepherd, complete with a sleeping sheep and a little lamb that he is carrying. Oh, I guess this is maybe supposed to be John the Baptist because he's wearing like a hair shirt thingy. Religious people, religious historians, provide your thoughts. Is it John the Baptist? I don't know. Could just be a shepherd. And then the other thing is in here that belongs with this is this other standing blue camel. So this is sort of one of those why did I buy these things situations, but I guess the deal was I love the color of this glaze. These are really odd and well made, and I felt like if I left them there I would think about them and I would want them later. So I took the opportunity and bought them now. So now I have two blue camels and blue shepherd, potentially John the Baptist. And, you know, I'll probably have them now for like the next 10 years. Or maybe not. Maybe something will strike me and they will become a part of something else. Hard to say. And then I have this little thing I got for free because it was broken. Very small cat. I got a small dog like this recently that was like the same type of pottery, which is like a red, like terracotta, lightweight pottery, and also marked Japan. And the little dog I found like this was like the same style of painting. You normally don't see things that are red clay like this, so this like felt unusual to me. Also, it's broken, needs love, comes here. That's how my life works. And then we have this fellow, a little Yorkie. My mother-in-law has Yorkies. She has had and currently has Yorkies. So there have been many Yorkies I've met. Fluff, Gizmo, Rosie are all the past Yorkies, and there are 2 current Yorkies, and their names are Daisy and Disney. Don't ask me to justify that naming, but that's what their names are. The boy one, Disney, they're like about a year and a half old or something. Anyway, Disney is very small. They're both supposed to be teacup Yorkies, but Disney is only about 2.5 pounds, and Daisy is like 7 pounds or something like that. So clearly not teacup. Also, I know you can hear it in the video, but that music box just made a sound. Anyway, I don't really remember that ear being chipped last night, so maybe there's a chip inside this bag. Or not. Maybe it was chipped and I don't remember. I'm like, there's a chip of something else in here, but it is not the ear. It's a piece of a flower. Ooh, yep. I was right. See, the music box just made a sound again. Well, maybe by the time I'm through here, we'll figure out. It's Amazing Grace. Okay. I told you that thing would start back up again. So here's a little bit of the ear. These things happen. I'll probably just glue that back on when I'm done with the video so they can have a complete ear. And the last few things, there's a couple of things in here, are this angel baby on a boat. I actually have I just liked this and thought it was weird and funny, and it was $1.99. That's the most important part. Somebody put their little initials on it, LJM, with a heart on the top of the J. I don't know, it's this like really lightweight pottery. I wish you could like hold it in your hand versus something like this, because this feels so, it almost feels like it's made of air. Like there's sort of nothing to it. It's so porous, whereas this is like relatively heavy. And there's just something about something beautiful about how lightweight it is. And I also just like this little one's face. I don't know. Anyway, and the very last thing was the best thing. It's like one of those days when you go to the thrift store and you see a thing and you're just like, it's a great day today. And that thing is this orange cat. It's really fabulous little orange tabby with nice blue eyes, made by Inesco, which is a great company. Oh, and this is super interesting to some like me, because this is like kind of, I mean, not new relatively speaking, new for something that looks like this. This is from 1984. Like, normally these would have been made, you know, a decade or 2 or 3 previous. And I think you can tell also, like I was saying, how lightweight this pottery is. This is actually relatively heavy pottery. And so I think that's probably, you know, there's like a manufacturing difference there that's important as far as, you know, this would have been like these things I'm always telling you I love about the left-hand manufacturing things. That's also a very lightweight pottery. When the heaviness comes in, there's just like less, I don't know, there's like less definition. The glaze doesn't come out as soft. They're a little bit more like pitted on the surface. Anyway, this is still a really beautiful cat, and I was very, very excited to find it. And so when I saw the cat, I thought, like, that'll be it. And then I found all this other stuff too. So I was pretty happy with my impromptu thrift store run. Wow. Okay, words. Anyway, there you go. That's it. Those are all the things I got at the thrift store, and I'll see you next time.